the beginning. Technical first time that we met, but I like also wasn't really meeting. Liza was in my first grade class.
I actually don't remember that at all.
And
I don't remember you being
we weren't really, I don't think we really ever talked to each other. And
did you take care of the monkey?
Muzzy. Oh yes, I did take care of Muzzy.
I love that.
We had a class
our
monkey.
own Muzzy.
Yeah, because I was sad. I wanted to,
fake.
yeah,
You're fake.
Then you guys met in second grade. Mina and Liza, they were in the same class.
I remember that more. I hated second grade.
I hated
it
bad.
because of Mina, actually.
I played pretend Pikachu and Raichu in the playground one time in second grade.
Did we all like
Such a
sitting next to each
memory.
other? Like how did y'all
We
meet?
did kind of sit next to each other. There was one time we were like kind of across the desk. It was really weird the layout in there at that time because our teacher would always change the seat arrangement. But then one time it was like 2 E's in the room. So there was one time where like I was on like one of the stems of the E and Liza was on like the.
How do you
this-
remember
the back
so well?
I don't know. And one time we were eating. It was snack time. Designated snack time, so we were eating our lunch, and so there was this kid sitting next to, I think it was Liza, I don't really remember, and he was like talking, but Miss thought that it was me and Liza talking, and she yelled at us for talking to each other, and she said we had to move.
frog.
Like we weren't talking, and she did not want to hear it. I
We
hated
weren't
that.
talking.
We actually
Yeah, y'all had like
we
nightmare
were
stories from
She-
second grade
so
teachers.
mean.
Like,
Like,
like everyone in the
did
class
not
was 7
need to
years
be
old.
Teaching
No,
second grade.
and
Like, she's been
she
doing it
wanted-
for like 80 years.
Third grade, I feel like we drifted because we were in different classes. Fourth grade though, that's when we locked
That
in.
was when
That was
we
locked
locked
in.
in.
Throughout this entire time too, I didn't really know Liza. I think
Because I could tell.
she was because I think that y'all only hung out in class. But y'all didn't hang out outside of class in second grade.
No.
I don't
And
even
so-
know if like that was a thing I did.
Yeah, I don't,
that's
I don't
true.
really think that
Yeah,
was a
'cause,
thing
like,
at that
7 years
age.
old.
Fourth grade really locked in. That's when we started hanging out outside of class. We had
Woke up.
sleepovers like literally every weekend.
Because I was
And,
gang.
Yeah.
It was the aura.
It was awesome. I was sitting by myself in class drawing Minecraft fan art, and then Liza saw that I was drawing Minecraft fan art. So then we
And I
started
locked
talking.
in. I
Yeah.
woke up and I locked in.
So that's actually why.
I don't know how the odds of you guys also liking that. Like how are our souls like?
Especially at that time, like Minecraft was popular, but it wasn't really.
Not everyone in the class was drawing Stampede.
Yeah, it was also what like
How
set us
did we?
apart.
How did we lock in like
Yeah,
that?
because not all a lot of kids didn't have access to like YouTube and.
Yeah.
I knew people who didn't let their kids watch like SpongeBob and
Yeah.
Cartoon Network. So
That
it was,
wasn't
like,
me.
No,
yeah,
we were
unrestricted.
completely different. Fourth grade too, when like I became friends with you because
It was recess.
because we would start hanging.
Recess
We had the
was
same
crazy.
time.
We
We had the
actually
same recess
ruled
time.
recess.
We
Like our
did.
friend group was like recess.
Like
kingdom.
one time in my life, I was a mogul of the.
Yeah, but yeah, it
playground.
was kind of crazy. I don't really know why it was like that. We used to come up with so many different games, and like everyone wanted to play our games. That kind of recess thing traveled into like whenever we go to your house because like a big recess playground for
Yard.
children, basically.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, like we would
in the dirt.
role play all the time.
All the
All the
time.
time. Wings of Fire characters, literally our own original characters, which is like, you know.
I would say Wings of Fire was up there for a long time.
Wings of Fire-
Also, let it be known in the books, I was the one who brought Wings of Fire to the friend group. So
You were.
And you ate for that.
yeah.
To say compare us to Rhett and Link because of the fact that we met in elementary school and then you went to a different middle school and high school. There was like a couple years in both of those where we went to the same school, but not for the full year. But
Maybe, like, a
we still,
collective
we stayed
Yeah.
strong. Yeah, we stayed strong.
No, that's been my
And
gang.
like quite literally have been friends since then. And
And that's how we parallel Rhett and Link, and also
Yeah,
like
exactly.
our fame.
yes, our
Exactly.
fame
It's
because we
very
both run
parallel
a
to
YouTube
famous.
channel. And
We're also
we're,
like extremely rich from.
Yeah.
but you know what? We're
God.
also both from the South.
And we kind of have like an award-winning podcast that like
Yeah,
everyone knows
exactly.
about. It's kind of like a house.
We go to the
God,
same
that name
college.
Is so good. I really
Yeah,
can't
it
get
is.
over
It's so
it.
awesome.
3 P's, 1
Yeah, when we came with the 3Ps in pod, we were like,
so good.
but yeah, made it through middle school, high school, go to the same college. We're roommates now, so
I can't wait to be done. I actually don't know what I'm gonna do if we don't live near each other. When I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
it's kind
know.
of scary.
This has
And
been like a constant in my life for
because like we will have
my
like
whole
a
life.
pretty much like the first year out of college, but then it's like where does life
I
go?
don't know, where does life even take you, and then you have to like get married like immediately. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
exactly.
married.
I'm immediately gonna get
Immediately
And then
married.
I'm
had
gonna have
children,
children.
Right,
yeah.
And then
immediately.
I can never see my
Yeah,
kids
exactly.
again.
Well, because it's like you have to be stay-at-home mom all
exactly.
day.
Let's all say Rena delivered Wings of Fire to our doorstep, and like that did so much for us. I do want to say I remember discovering what Five Nights at Freddy's was.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
And, like
you definitely
I brought
brought
it to
it.
the board as like, guys, I have
The
a
next big
proposition. This is gonna be it. And
It
I
took
and
did.
off.
then, you know,
And how
amidst-
did I
took
know, like
off.
how do we know this as children? Being
I know
like
we were
Yeah,
always
like
on the
this-
forefront.
yeah.
of cool stuff.
Five Nights at Freddy's, I remember he showed us the Living Tombstone song. We like learned it all in one night.
and we
were
stayed
like,
up
it's so
painting
fast.
Littlest Pet. Well, Maya, what did you bring to the table?
Mine was a follower.
Yeah, I don't know if I actually brought anything, to be honest.
You guys like Dear Evan Hansen, and I didn't really like that until you guys
Yeah,
liked
that's
it.
true. Yeah, I guess like the musicals, but then also, oh my gosh, we also Hamilton. We all discovered Hamilton at the same time.
Yeah.
Because
Hamilton. I don't even remember.
yeah, that was. I think we were outside of a basketball game.
That's
And
crazy you remember that.
Yeah,
I
it was
feel
at
like
in the
Hamilton's
parking
always
lot
been there.
because we also did basketball together, of course.
Of course.
And the rec league, of course.
Of course.
And we were like, oh, have you heard of this Hamilton? And then we played a song. It was
again,
like Guns and Chips, probably.
why-
How did we really like just being on the internet? But it wasn't like we were on Twitter or anything like that. It was like YouTube.
Flipagram.
Or yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Flipagram.
Y'all.
They're all talking about Hamilton.
Yeah,
on Flipagram.
yeah. No, guys, Flipagram was, if anyone remembers, that was our social media. Like, we were pretty, to be fair, like, the platform wasn't really that big, but
Bring
the
it
art side
back.
of Flipagram, we were, like, one of the big dogs. Like, we knew everyone that
All
was
the bots
in
that
the
followed
art. Actually, we
Yeah,
had one
literally.
video blow up, and it was because all the bots were following us, but that
But
was...
there was like those core people. We're just talking to strangers on the internet.
Yeah.
There are degrees of like separation that
Yeah.
you should have. Should it have been a little regulated? Maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
maybe now you're gonna like we never had any inappropriate relationships.
Right.
Yeah, Flipagram actually built us, and
Yeah.
I literally mourn it every day. If
Yeah,
you were
that
on
was, like-
Flipagram, if you knew about it, I think we've said this before, but like please comment. It's
A
never-
couple people from Flipagram still follow me, so
It's possible.
shout out you guys.
Actually, our lore is so deep. Like thinking about everything we've done together. Like
It's
Yeah.
quite literally
we had
a
an
lifetime
adopt
deep.
account with people.
Yes,
from
yeah,
Flipagram.
online, yeah. We on Instagram we had like
Let's
the
make adopts.
OC adopt.
Can we
If
do
y'all
that?
remember that.
If y'all pay actual money for a dog, like
just need to
crisp
hit
dollar
Twitter.
bills, like
Obviously, we have to do an overview because we've known each other for so long. If y'all have like specific questions, maybe we can do kind of like
We'll
a
do
Q&A, or we can do shorts. We can do like a Q&A thing
Yeah.
for like one of our podcast episodes or something. But people used to always be like, "You're gonna bring friends into high school, and you're not gonna be friends with those people
No.
after high school."
Y'all
the
were
difference is
gang
not-
like
yeah,
we
I was
were.
gonna
Y'all
say,
were
y'all,
gang.
y'all were fake.
Yeah.
Y'all were fake, exactly. Anything that happens in my life, if I'm like, I just need to tell the twins about it. Like, no matter what, they will be on my
Yeah,
side. Like,
we're
we'll
not
find a
snitches
way.
either.
We'll find a way. Exactly.
Oh, another thing is that we used to have a Musical.ly account
Oh my God.
together, and
Oh,
we would
yeah, actually-
periodically go on there, and it was like also linked to our Flipagram or something. Like people could find us there. We also like didn't really ever do face reveals. Well, we did do a face reveal on Flipagram once,
Amelia
and
archived
Amelia
it.
archived it. It was us in our
Actually,
Halloween costumes. Yeah, it was so
In our black cat
weird.
Halloween
so
costumes, because we
weird.
had the Dan and Phil whiskers.
Wait,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
We
so
were
Dan
like
and Phil,
face
that was
reveal.
another thing.
Yeah, yes, the Dan
We
and
have
Phil.
so we have
it's-
so many memories.
It's beautiful, but there was one
Phil
Musical.ly,
had-
and it said, "We are not best friends. We are sisters." And you know what? That's true.
And that rings
That, you know what?
true.
That sums it up.
And let's
It's
bring
true.
that audio back to 2025.
Exactly. 3 P's 1 pod, guys.
So buy our merch from the TikTok shop. We have
We're gonna be
I'm
imported
reselling.
from
Yeah,
AliExpress.
I'm drop shipping. I have we have Taki covered pickle. We have
Yeah.
chamoy pickle. We have Cheeto pickle.
it's just a kind of a pickle theme that we
Yeah.
wanted to go for.
There's a pickled pea in there, pickled sweet peas in there.
That's like the ultra
That'd be
rare
so
find.
that
That'd
would
be
be
so
so
nasty.
like the way they're really small and like hard,
But they're not soft. I mean, maybe they would be soft to the
Yeah, I was thinking they'd be too squishy because they're in the brine. It's like
In the brine. Ew.
so gross. Well, that's 3 P's 1 pod.